Hello? Hello. Hello, everyone. Perfect musical timing on that, the camera to come back when the triumphant music played. Yes, the Bing Bong badge, I see that. Or the Boing Boing badge, as I call it. Or the Peeboo badge, as R calls it. Let's see. Hello, Maxine. Hello, Sliva. Slow poke. First in the room. Ironic. Okay. Paint. Right. Need paint. Okay. Fast poke. Pokes blokes fast. Are you in needing of sleep, Slifa? I've got a paint marker. I'm going to try that for working on the very sharp lines of her eyes today. I'm hoping it'll put me a little more at ease. Streak saved, now I'm leaving. Wow, pretender. Well, get out of here and go enjoy your vacation. You don't want to lay down? Rest is important, even for sloofs. Hey, Split. Especially for sloofs. Like, how are you going to get maximum sloofiness if you're not rested, you know? Consider. Please consider. Moderator, thank you for your contribution. Oh, okay, and one other. I thought it said Split Gear contributed 1 point. It was very funny for a second. But no, Split Gear and one other contributed. But it doesn't tell me how much, so that's not helpful. And Amber contributed. Thank you, everyone, for contributing to the Majora's Mask 100% completion run, where I will lose my mind live on stream trying to complete Majora's Mask. In one go, with no breaks. That's not going to happen. Fitting music. That would be the sound of me dying if I tried that. I can get the paint to warm up. There it goes. Okay. Was that supposed to be her eyebrow past me? Oh no. No, honey. A little more white on there, actually. Yes, and we have an Amber today. Those who don't know, Amber is my other partner. She does a 7-on, 7-off schedule, so I'm lucky when I can have her and awake, no less, to partake in the stream. Tis a blessed time. Where's that goggle? That might be goggle, actually. Thank you. Pilot Wings on SNES soundtrack has a sort of a, I don't know, there's like a sound for certain games that initially, like the initial library of the SNES had a particular sound for its music. I think because they're all using the onboard chip. And I just really love that sound. It's very nostalgic for me, and it gives me a lot of warm, fuzzy memories of early Super Nintendo games. Like Mystical Ninja on, or Goemon as it's known elsewhere, on SNES has a similar vibe as well. SimCity also has a similar soundscape sort of feeling. This is the song that goes wah wah. It's fun because it goes wah wah. I need a... One moment, I'll be right back. Hang on a moment. It's from this video, and it's about at the 12-minute mark. There you go. What? I got myself a little snack. Well, right onto the floor with my chopstick. God damn it. Oh well. I'll get another one in a minute. Alright, let's see here. Oh, yo, camera froze. Let's go. There we go. I mean, I laid it down and it just fell onto the floor. That's on the floor and on me, but mostly on the floor. Oh, that paint's quite wet. Whoops. Yeah, it's like, wow, what a choice for instrumentation. Oh, wow. That worked really good, actually. I didn't get the other fan. Fuck. So for dinner tonight, I had a bunch of leftover rice in the fridge, and I wanted to make a bean dish. So I used a bunch of edamame, some red navy beans, a little bit of vegetable soup stock called Better Than Bouillon, just a little bit, like a spoonful. So like half of whatever it says to use. So that, 2 cups of water, and then I added ginger, fennel, cardamom, oregano, and I needed turmeric, it said, but I didn't have turmeric, so I added some chili powder I have where the first ingredient is turmeric. And then I said wanted fresh cilantro, which I also didn't have, so I added some dill. It came out quite good. It was very good. The ginger, like it was like all the herbs and then the ginger just kind of cuts through. It was very healthy. It felt healthy to eat. Oh, wow. Yeah, this works really well. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. I guess I can draw straight lines. Not bad for a gay bitch. This music is appropriate for how I feel about what I'm doing right now. Not bad. Maybe a little further out. That? Yeah, and then a little less up here. Hmm. Forgot to mention I fried the rice. I did a light fry on the rice and added some egg into it, stirred it in real good. I had Pumpkin help me by stirring in the egg, or rather pouring the egg in while I stirred, so that the rice was nice and dry and would absorb all of that. Let me let that dry, and then I'll come back to it. Okay, that's the end of that music. Let's put some on some very fitting music on. Oh, this is a really good one from Clonk and Ronk. A little quiet though. There we go. That's better. Needs more chin. Maybe that's the problem. My encounter with drawing characters' eyes when they're at an angle is they always look completely fucking wreck shit until I like start to fill in the details. But the perspective is always so like, what is happening until that happens? It's like the lines look right. Why does this look so wrong? It's like you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I have yet to hear a Ratchet and Clank soundtrack that isn't just rife with fucking slapping music. Even the ones that, like, even the games I'm not as big a fan of have great music. Oh, a little wet. Oh, that ain't dry yet. Okay. The trumpets. Right. Yeah? Okay. Says she's doing meow. Thanks to my cats, Ratchet will end up with some authentic fur and fucking paint. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Bisfail's rating with a party of 4. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Art, where we are arting. Can I get a shout out for Bisfail, please? I am arting Rivet from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. What were you playing, Biz? And how are we doing tonight? The Operator. Not the game I thought it was. Interesting. What game did you think it was? Versus what game was it? Also, if you got a raid and fade, totally understand. Willing to stay, I would love to know. He needs more chin. There's no getting around that. Actually, a conspiracy game with barely solving stuff. I'm sorry, it was not what you expected. Was it fun? Was it any good still? Or perhaps compelling would be a better way to put it. 7 out of 10? I see. Didn't overstay its welcome, at least, it sounds like. That's always good, at least. Thanks, Biss. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Feeds you and your Lombax burritos. That's very kind of you. Big fan of new Ratchet and Clank game. It's pretty great. I played it for the first time last week and just sort of binged it. It was a really great experience. It's got me going back to play some of the other ones now. Okay. Putting the nose there has helped my point of reference a little bit. Gives me a place to put everything else. Let's see here. That much space between chin and nose, so the chin's got to come down here a lot more. Oh, hey, Slightly. Let the confusion begin. Oh, guys, you guys are the same color tonight, too. Nice. I'm going to confuse the shit out of myself. Yeah, Rift Apart is on PC. Oh, it was pushing my computer, but it ran really good. It ran really good, and they used the dynamic resolution very well. Yeah, I'm not interested in buying a PS5 either. I'm not interested in PS4, but this time we didn't fuck it up. Love finding out that Xbox X and PS4 both used Bulldozer. I'm like, oh god. Oh geez. I think that's better. I think that's better. I need to be careful. I'm going to accidentally ban someone. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Gets banned for shilling used PS4. That will not get you banned in my chat. There are very few things that will get you banned in my chat. And since I don't think you're capable, and this is not a challenge, of being a racist dipshit, I don't think that's going to happen. I've even had people come in here and be like, I don't know what trans is, please help. And I'll be like, yeah, all right, let me do what I can. Yes, best viewers will get you a slap. Yes, that's true. That reminds me of early on when I was streaming, and that one guy came in and was like being really awkward and kind of rude. And then eventually he's like said, listen, and there was a long pause. And then he just said, fuck you, and and that was it. We all had a good laugh. What is happening? White paint apply? Sorry. White paint is always fighting me. Now we're getting somewhere. But there's a lot of paint right there right now, so I gotta let it dry right here, right then. You're often not as bad as you think, Slick. One of these days, maybe you'll even believe me. Is this game like Fortnite? I don't know. Is Ratchet and Clank in Fortnite yet? Hello, Narg. Thank you for the bits. Never necessary, but always appreciated. How you been holding up, man? My good chum. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, that's right. You're trying to game develop now. And you've been learning Godot. How is Godot going for you? How is it Godoting? What color is that fur? Gray blue? I don't know what color I'm going to use for that. How is the game? What is... You were learning to do Babby's first game or something last time, I think you said? I would say it's time to up your RAM or increase your hard drive speed, but thanks to corporate dipshits, that's a lot more expensive now than it used to be. Let's try a little gray. And then see if we can maybe come back and flush it up. I don't know what that means, but we're going to try. I see an odd pre-built. I forgot Ratchet and Clank did a crossover with Fall Guys. I read it not that long ago. Apparently Rivet made an appearance as well, which is nice. It's nice to see more of her. I only met her like last week, and I'm already very normal about her. There's something extremely gender about having an old game series you played for a very long time in your life suddenly have a lady protagonist as well. Very normal feelings about her. I'll have to come back with another color to make this look better. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it needs to, I want it to be more accurate. You don't have time to learn Linux? With Proton involved and a lot of other factors, it's gotten a lot easier. It's gotten a lot easier. It's just garbage. What is this doing in my paint? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. I feel like learning Linux is going to be like learning another language, but I feel like if I can learn to speak it, I'll really love it. You're computer illiterate? I hope I didn't just scrape paint into my teeth. Trying to scrape something out of my teeth. Okay, fine. Let me just chew on a tissue real quick, just in case. First PC is your current PC is your first ever PC. But you got to start somewhere. My first PC was a pre-built. I had an IBM. Technically, my first computer was a Tandy Color Computer 3, which sucked. My parents tried their best, but they were less computer literate than me. Oh, that looks good. I like that. My first real computer was an IBM... What did they call that thing? Yeah, I miss Radio Shack too. I mean, slightly, that's because you're really fucking smart that you don't think Linux is that complicated. I'm not computer illiterate, and I look at Linux and go, my bright heart. So, but I gotta learn it. I gotta pound the mash. I gotta mash my brain cells on it. Yes, a Tandy Coco 3, that's right. That is absolutely right. Riley found my chopstick, everyone, don't worry. She's now, like, attacking it. Paying some rent. But it was an IBM, and it was a weird configuration where the CD-ROM and the floppy drive had, like, a separate chassis that kind of came up from a long connection umbilical from the main tower. So it could sit under your monitor. And then the monitor stand was like made out of reinforced steel. It was somewhat adjustable. It had 15 megs of RAM. It had a... I want to say it was a Pentium 1. 166. I played all sorts of games on that. That was my gateway to the internet, to computers, to new people and new experiences. Having a computer at that age was invaluable. That's why we got to get technology into the hands of kids. You know, not nixing their FaceTime, mind you, but like get them like interacting with technology, not just looking at it. It was cool because like the CD-ROM, like you could like push it down or they click it and it would like raise up real slow. I love it. Style-wise, it was real good. That was back when companies still gave a fuck about looks. Now, mind you, it wasn't easy to upgrade, and my next computer had to be a whole redo. It was a plain beige thing, but it was a lot more useful. I understood some of those words, Split Gear. Free computer classes for kids worldwide, and free computers for kids worldwide. Shit, this is about to go off. This is starting to work. I feel like this is starting to work. That's starting to work. Look at that. That's starting to work. She getting some spots. Hell yeah. Sorry, Sliva. Hang on, I'm catching on what is happening in chat. I've heard, okay, I have heard of quote-unquote look maxing. Absolute bodily anatomy? What? That's bonker donkers. Like, that's pants on head running around, I'm a squid crazy. Because that doesn't exist. Bodies are fucking weird, man, and shit just, when you're in the womb, shit just be growing. Like, in all sorts of directions. And when you get to the right-ish proportions, DNA's like, good enough. Because that's the best it can do. What did I hear that? It gets to a certain point and it can't expand anymore because errors start happening or something. It's probably something really smart Amber said once that I'm slaughtering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's some wacky shit. That's some wacky shit. And also not scientific in any fashion or capacity. Bodies are weird. Tits are different sizes. Balls are different sizes. Penises are obviously different sizes, but shapes and curves, just bodies are weird. People are weird. There is no ideal, or rather, there shouldn't be an ideal. There should be a self-ideal, like what you want for yourself. But like, that's it. What makes you happy? What it makes you happy to be. You know, and being nice to yourself. They shouldn't be look maxing. They should be like heart maxing. I'm taking it back right now. You be nice to the person you're talking about slightly. I like that person. Here, I'm gonna show you all a picture of Slightly so you can know. So that you can know how attractive they are. Hang on. I have to find the picture. Hang on. Hang on a sec. gotta find it. I gotta find it. They sent it to me, so I gotta find it. Hang on. All right. There they are. There's a picture of Slightly right there. When people say destroy that twink, that's what they're thinking of. Oh man, I don't even remember the last time I had a Twinkie. I think Zoe was like, "Oh my god, I want a Twinkie." I'm like, "That's been a minute. Sure, let's grab one." That was a while ago. That was a long while ago. They used to be banana flavored back in the day, apparently. But they're just cream flavored now. Back in the day before I was born, mind you. You don't think you've ever willingly ingested a Twinkie in your life? You're in some kinky shit, Split. Damn. They probably would taste better in the microwave for a minute. Twinkies have EG. Is that animal thing? Do they have animal thing still? Even Oreos doesn't have animal thing. Oh, they have beef tallow? What? Wait, what? What do you mean they have beef tallow? Why? Why are they putting beef tallow in baked goods? Oh, that's heartbreaking. What, have beef tallow in them? Really? The Hostess cupcakes? Beef tallow makes it, like, severely unhealthy. I also, yeah, listen, when the beef tallow craze hit, like, food, I tried to cook with it a little bit. Kind of gross. It reminded me of the shit I ladle off of gravy. Beef tallow is a Nazi dog whistle? Nani? I hope not. But explain. This is gonna need. This is gonna make my head hurt, but I gotta know. You heard too? That it's a Nazi dog whistle? Okay. I hope not, because there's one guy I watch on YouTube who cooks, uses it all the time. What's a Nazi dog whistle? So a dog whistle, in English slang, Slifa, is a turn of phrase or a word that is meant to imply something to a particular set of people. Okay? It's supposed to be a word that when you're using it means one thing to a not racist group of people and a highly racist bullshit thing to racist people. So, like, a good example of dog whistle language would be like black urban communities. That's them trying to, disparage people but sound like they're not. I'm making a bad example. There are better examples, but so next level chess. I mean, it would be next level chess if it weren't so easy to figure out. I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay, that's a much better explanation. Thank you, moderator. The term dog whistle is supposed to be a whistle that only dogs can hear, so that's the idea, signaling others. Yes, correct. That's correct. Okay. Yes, that's a good description. Thank you. That's actually very good, moderator. Thank you. Much better description. I was trying to think of a clear example, but that's a smarter way to define it. Huh. I'm gonna have to work on that hair. It depends, Slifa. Like, they go through phases. Like, words will be used as a dog whistle and then not be used as a dog whistle. For a long time during Trump's first presidency, the 100% emoji was a dog whistle. Like, to the point where, like, alt-right young people were wearing 100% lapel pins and things to signify their alignment. It was at one time. It hasn't been for a while, but it was at one time. It's been reclaimed since then. Just like how the okay, doing the okay in a picture, like the gotcha okay, was a dog whistle at one time. And how Pepe was and probably still is to a lot of them. Things like that. I like the part of the song where the guitar goes, "Meow." I need to fill in a little more white over there. He maybe didn't know. That's kind of the idea, right? Is like people don't know. Yes, that's another one. Slifa, actually, the Z propaganda. As in, like, they co-opted that from World War Z. Yeah, okay, hand sign, yeah. Okay. There's that. Ah. Oh, okay, good. It came right off. Also, hello, Crypt I think all of us here know how shit smells, so I don't think we need to know all the words all the time. Yep. That was how they baked Trump into being funny mean ma'am. Why are you mad about Trump being here? It's just funny mean man. Bunny. What do I not know about? Do I want to know? Huh? This caps is not helping. Cheap, cheap Gandalf bun giving kisses? Hell yeah. That boy is so good. Just don't make sure I don't say nothing stupid, Splitgear, and that'll be enough. Do your best, anyway. Your stream died for no reason, but it's okay now. My bitrate seems okay. What does this have to do with anything in chat? I'm lost. Yeah, okay. Oh, that I did know about. That I did know about, actually. I read that in the news. Yeah, I read that in the news. Oh, yo, Dark Place references? Let's go. I love Dark Place Hospital. Maxine loves Dark Place as well. No, no, no. No, different. Oh. Oh. Oh, from Lethal Company people. Okay. Literally one dev. Nice. We like those sorts of stories. Okay. Let's do a quick chat cleanse. Let's do a quick chat cleanse. Hang on. Alright, is there any way I can... What does that do? Does that do anything? Okay, that's chat. Alright, that's kind of what I want. Hang on. Alright. We're gonna look at something fun for a minute. Hang on. We're gonna look at something fun for a minute to do a chat cleanse. Hang on. Fun is in quotes, so don't at me. Hang on. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me... Interesting that it shows that. And not... Huh. Wonder why it's showing that one. Hang on. Okay. Hang on a moment. Night. Yeah. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Hey, Billy, what'd you bring for lunch today? More stinky meatloaf?
Nuh-uh. My mom packed me Copables. Give them the lunch they want with Yummy's Corp's new Copables snack trays. Each Copables is packed with everything a large adult son needs to make it through the day. Meats, cheese,
Oh my God.
crackers,
Shit.
ibuprofen,
Okay.
instant coffee powder, and even a sweet treat, 2 THC gummies.
Want to trade for a ham sandwich?
Copables. Even if they can't afford to move out, at least lunch won't be your problem anymore.
I think my mom ate my gummies.
Amazing. Brilliant. Wonderful. Okay.
Hey, Thomas, I'm going to be late for the meeting. Yeah, I'm stuck in the back rooms again. Well, I don't know. How does it ever happen? You think I want to be meandering endlessly through liminal hell? No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Well, first off, he's not a paralysis demon. He's, I don't know, some kind of eldritch shadow monster. Also, he and I are cool. Yes, it is he, I asked. I mean, I'll try, but you should start the meeting without me. Last time I found a way out, I woke up in an Arby's stockroom in Des Moines, so I might have to circle back with the team tomorrow. Well, I would try to zoom in, but it's always awkward when there's one person remote at an IRL meeting. Plus, I'm pretty sure this is long distance, so the data roaming would be brutal. Oh, and hey, get operations to carefully check on the supply closet. Going in there is the last thing I remember doing, so that's probably where the rupture is. Why does anyone go into the supply closet, Thomas? To cry. I went in there to cry.
Okay. All right. Cleansed. We're good now. All right. There we go. A palette cleanser short in chat. The time for shorts has passed. Time for art is now. We're returning to art. Very good. Put the rest of this wow in here. Also, hello, opossum. I am gaily hydrating as we speak. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as always. There we go. That's a face. Finally. There we go. You got the worst migraine? Yeah, your schnitzel looking good. Was that by hand or did you pick that up at Aldi? I can expect. Yeah, I hope your head feels better soon. Like, do some, like, head rubbings and take some ibuprofen and drink water. Take good care of yourself, okay? By hand always? Hell yeah. Opossum is an amazing chef. Gotta dry more. Oh, chronic migraines. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the weird eyebrow I tried to give her. Come back doing it a little better. I'm sure the gays will know, Crypt, but I appreciate that sentiment about needing another pin. Hello, Slifa. It's me, Willa. You have been told you have appropriate vibes. Your vibes are very good, Crib. Good to see you too, Slifa. All about 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. Slifa bites too. It's okay. It's friendly. Have I ever played Divinity Original Sin? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, that's better. You just started it and you think the world is super fun. I mean, it's the same people as Baldur's Gate, so you know you're in for a good time. We need an amber hydrate redeem. I mean, it only works when she's here, but... What do you mean? I've totally sent you text messages like that at work. I'm glad you're enjoying it slightly. The second one is more of the same, but refined. I'm gonna need to put some of this on the goggle first, and then kind of come back and put copper over it. You need to be rolled? Explain. Oh, the autism roller. Just like what's her name? The cowgirl. And I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. I'm afraid I've been hydrating well, so that means I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Please stand by. Enjoy tunes. Talk amongst yourselves. Remember that the Roman Catholic Empire was neither Roman nor Catholic nor an empire. Discuss. Walking into the car wash, huh? I mean, I'm sure there's some parts of the car wash that could be lethal. Can I apply another coat now? I sure can. By the way, Crypt, I know it was you and a couple other people that recommended paint markers to me. I've been using them tonight. They're working wonderfully, by the way. Thank you. Hi, Slifa. Thank you for the welcome back. The Sloofa wants the attention tonight. And you know what? I'm going to give it to him. Sloof is an honored guest here. What? First of all, that would be very impressive. Because I'm like in a 6-story building. You're going to do your drugs? Hell yeah.
Hello, Crypt Bee. I know it was you in my laboratory last night. Don't think you've escaped my wrath.
What, the evil conspiracy voice?
From this point on, all beef tallow will be laced with estrogen. Their plans are definitely going to go tits up.
Sorry. Personally, I think sesame oil adds the best flavor. And avocado oil adds good flavor as well, depending on what you're making. Since I was serving it with beans tonight, I put a little avocado oil and chili flake in for the rice to go with it. You're hungry? I'm sorry. You should go eat. Go get a snack. You already ate? Perhaps some chewing gum would help? Oh god. I'm sorry. I was trying to get a mint. Hang on. I'll give you a mint, Slifa. You did the drugs? Good job, Crippy. There you go. There you go. Here's your mint. There you go. I do my best, Slifa. I do my best. This time you definitely did it right. Were you not doing it right before? Because that could be a problem. Crypt, don't steal Slifa's mint. If you want a mint, hang on. I'll get you a mint too. Alright, here you go, Crypt. Here you go, Crypt. There you go. Nope. There you go. First time was weird auto injectors. Interesting. Okay, now everybody's had a mint. Have a good sleep, Split. Good job working on your room the other day, by the way. Take care of yourself and have a good rest. Yeah, I think she's starting to come together finally. Right, calm down, Marker. Calm down. I do, but these guys love to, like, once I push it a little bit, it just starts a-flowing. I kind of got to, like, wipe it off a little bit. It's going too fast, too much. Okay. Doesn't like being at that angle, I guess. Come on now. There we go. Now the eyes look less stupid. You might want to be straight up and down. I can't straight anything, Cryptbeak. Ah, hell, some leaked over here. I'll have to paint over that. Oh, now you're working? There we go. Hello, Rivet. Good to see you finally. Thank you. Thank you for the 26,690 points given to the Majora's Mask 100% run. Crypty, thank you for the 42,000 points. Oh man, I've gotten paint everywhere, motherfuck. Okay. I'll have to go back and fix that. You need me to let you donate more than one at a time? I don't know if I can do that. I'll check, but I don't know if I can do that. This one fucking slaps. What the fuck? Which one is this from? The Vilix belt. Oh, it's from Deadlocked. Okay. No wonder it's got heavy electronic in it. I'll take a look at it after stream. Remind me, okay? Slightly contributed 6,000 to the Majora's Masked Unmasked 100% run. Thank you, Slightly, for that contribution. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow. Yo, eyebrows, let's go. Look at them eyebrows. She got a face. Hell yeah. I'm so excited, you have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I need a little more pin work on that. You hacked into Slifa's account. Slifa. I don't believe you. I don't believe Crypt has neither the time nor the inclination for hacking. Now, if you had said Slightly did it, for a split second, I might have bought it. Don't really associate you with elite hackers, Crypt. Yo, R, how's it going? Good to see you. Wondered when you were showing up. Always a pleasure. What do you think, R? Oh, my camera froze. Well, fuck. It was you? Probably when I freaked out about her eyes coming in. Hang on. There we go. What do you think, R? Not bad on the face, right? I've made some good progress tonight. Bless you, moderator. Thank you. It does look, it's coming, I'm surprised it's coming together this well. I really like that I've been using some paint markers tonight. I think it's helped a lot. Number go up. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think you did at some point. I know a number of people did. Sarah did, and you did, and I think, and Crypt. I know In did as well. And I finally was like, okay, fine, I'll try it. I wish I'd tried it sooner. I should have listened to y'all. Y'all know what's up. I had some weird hang-up about using the marker. I don't know why. I didn't think I'd be good at it. Apparently, I'm pretty good at it. Although the marker is fighting me now in the end game. This shit sounded like Metroid Prime. Huh? No, I don't think there's gunk on it. I think it's the angle I'm holding it at. I think it's just mad about the angle. Your kink is being told you're right. Every time I get a firm grip on this paint marker, I'm going to think about you, Crypt B. The dumb emoji. Fuck. This is a very sane chat that I play host to. The host ain't very sane either, let's be honest. Well, it really does not like this angle. Stop, you're too strong. It's true. Oh, down here? Yeah, I kind of wanted to, give her a little something on that side to, delineate the mouth sides, you know? I kind of wanted to do that so that, the face had a little more going on, you know? And, beauty marks are cute, so... And she's pretty cute, so, you know. Why not? Listen to this bitch. Yeah, they're kind of mouth lines, yeah. Just like a little delineation of flesh moving. Listen to this bitch talking about composition. Yeah. Give him a little something, you know? Give him a little feature. A little character. Okay. Yeah, she don't like this angle. This marker don't like this angle. No how. Which is frustrating. It was working great before. Yeah, same. Like kind of like what I got going on there. Thank you. Thank you. Your praise means a lot to me, so thank you. All of this genuine encouragement I get from so many accomplished artists means a lot to me, especially from you, my friends. Okay, let's do an experiment real quick here. Wow, she's just like... You are a fantastic artist, R. You are a fantastic artist, and I will always look to you for inspiration. Although I haven't drawn nearly enough boys kissing, probably. This isn't much to watch, I apologize, but, like, I'm fighting the marker now, like, outright. The tip is just not staying moist. Heyo! That's interesting. Any idea why it's, like, inconsistent? Okay. There we go. Lines are a little better now. What blue have I got? Kind of an aqua blue, I'm thinking. Her left eye actually needs a little more pupil. Because Insomniac love them big-ass cartoon pupils. I love them too, but... If this sounds like a song where you fight a pop star, it's because it is. There we go. That's better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah. Put that to the side for a moment. Shouldn't need that again. Shouldn't. Ugh. Oh, that's good water. I also made a citrus vinaigrette earlier. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it exactly yet, but it's probably for beans. I had like coconut beans, and blood orange vinaigrette rice with something in it for dinner the other night at one of the restaurants close by. And I was amazing. It was a bunch of flavors I'd not tasted on rice and beans before, but it was delicious. Oh, and they had firecracker slaw, which I still can't find a decent recipe for looking around. Look at her. Look at her having a face. Amazing. Fucking getting black ink everywhere, though. Goddamn. Okay. Or not ink, but paint. You know what I mean. Oh, hey, N. Yo, check it out, N. Not bad, right? Let me hoist it up so y'all can see her a little better. Whoop. Not too bad. Not too bad. You've been lurking? I figured. Thank you, N. I'm cooking on this one, I feel like. Really cooking. I gotta give her earrings, though. It was interesting when I was looking at pictures of her from other artists. Everybody skips the earrings. I don't know why. I feel like she's got like 2 earrings on her right ear and 3 earrings on the left, and it gives her a lot of personality. I figured you were somewhere there in the shadows, in. Lurking. Waiting. Gotta wait a minute for that to dry, and then I'll kind of fill it in a little bit with the mortar if I can. Yeah, the earrings feel kind of essential. I've got to, gotta paint them in. Gotta paint them in and then silver them up is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm probably gonna need a different brush for that. And work on that a little bit while I wait for things to dry. Yo, what is this fucking bass line? This James Bond sounding ass bass line. Oh, it's from Going Commando. Going Commando had a lot of great ones as well. I think even though like Up Your Arsenal has the great Armin Zimmerman as Dr. Nefarious, Going Commando is like a technical masterpiece for the PS2. And has like, I think progressive, like 3 has progressive scan and widescreen, which is kind of impressive for the time. I can give those a little definition when I come back. Okay. That's pretty good, though. I did say Commando. The second Ratchet and Clank game is called Going Commando. The third game is called Up Your Arsenal, and technically the fourth game is called Size Matters. They kind of swerved away from innuendos in later versions. They still kept them clever, but less innuendo-y. Like one of them is Clank in Time. And then there's Enter the Nexus, which is not really any sort of like double entendre of any sort, unless you really want to stretch it. Hey yo. But Coral K. Let's correct some blops. Coral K. Oh, there was also Quest for Booty. Rift Apart is a little bit, yeah. There was Quest for Booty. There was that one. Which was, that was them experimenting with, episodic content, actually. Because everybody did at the time. It was alright. It was a little short for as much as they charged for it, to be honest. But, I think about it fondly, so I must have had a pretty good time with it. You fought pirates in Quest for Booty, in case that wasn't obvious. He's looking so good. I don't know how much more I want to do. But I'm still cooking, so I might as well keep cooking until I'm not cooking no more. Oh, yo, we ran out of music. I need more music. Oh, shit. This is the song that plays when you've had too much Taco Bell and you're trying to find a bathroom. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Oh, God! Sorry. Here we go. Sorry, moderator. Oh, this song's great, though. The fucking Boots Cats action in this song is great. thinking my Ratchet and Clank poster is actually in storage. We're gonna have to do something with storage soon. Because storage is expensive. We're gonna have to do something with it soon. I don't know. Well, I do know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna hire movers too. I'm gonna unload it, and they're gonna help me load it into the truck, and then presumably help me unload it when we get to the destination, and then I can just kind of maneuver things into cheaper but like closer storage. Feasibly, theoretically. And at that time, I can grab some art to hang on the walls here. Why can't... What do you mean, can't you just pile everything in your room? No, not hard drives. If only it was that easy. Boy, there's both a lot and... That is expensive now as well, which is fucking ludicrous. Like, hard drives used to be like a cheap and effective upgrade. Apparently the hack now is to buy them already in a chassis. There we go. Getting impatient. I know you're not empty. Yeah, currently we have a pod. Oh my god, it got so loud. Playlist is louder than the other one. We currently have what's called a pod, which is how we moved everything up north with relative ease. And those are actually very expensive, unfortunately. Everything's it's been... Listen, with you and the autism roller, why don't you get an autism roller? You could get like one of those like yoga rollers and just like roll around on the thing. Might be good for your back. Go to Goodwill. I guarantee you there's some at Goodwill. Reminds me, I should go to Goodwill. Okay. Shop at local thrift store. Goodwill is scummy? Oh, what the fuck did Goodwill do now? I know they had a good trans hiring policy at least. Ugh. Really? Interesting, slightly. Hmm. 7 figures? The fuck? What did I get this brush out for? Huh. Well, we definitely have local thrift stores around, so I will look. There's a place nearby that is raising money for like a local charity effort, so I'll check them out. No. Oh. Oh, well, wait a minute. Okay, it's not that bad. What are you doing, Paint? Blue Paint, what are you doing to me? Why are you being like this, Blue Paint? Hopefully this is worth it. I feel like I'm fucking it up. Okay. Yes. Some charities have partnered with Amazon to sell their stuff straight through Amazon. Which, I mean, I hope is convenient for them at least. Let that dry and then I can fix it. That's a pretty smart idea, honestly. Not too bad, huh? But that's not too bad. I can come back and fix that stuff. There. There we go, that's better. That's better. Keep bumping my keyboard. I gotta move this thing over. Yeah. Here we go. I can really get in. Dehydration? Good idea. Thanks, Soap Possum. Head feeling any better? I'm sorry. You getting tired, Crip? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. You put the bunny to bed. Gandalf is resting. Very good. Agave too? Gotcha. There we go. A little metallic paint on her earrings. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, ah, ee, ah, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Good luck. Fix that in a minute. Whoops. Roll. That's a little better. Okay. I think this is as far as I can go without starting to fuck it up. I think this is as far as I can go. But I think it's good enough. And in fact, I think it's one of the better things I've ever painted. And I'm very, very happy with how it came out. I feel like there's more details I could add, but like I'm kind of meeting a limitation on like tools or finesse or something. But I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, that looks pretty damn good. Definitely one of the better faces I've drawn. I came back and tried to add a little shadow to the mouth because it was difficult to delineate the teeth. They did a very good job because if you notice, in the actual picture, they put sort of a graying or bluing or something on her fur, and that helps the very white teeth really right out of the page. And I think that's how they did it. But I'm happy with her like this. I may try to paint her again sometime. This, when it was working, was fucking great, and I will be using it again. So thank you again for all the recommendations on that. Yeah. Rivet from Rift Apart. The girl we're all very normal about. Nice job. Nice job, me. Thanks, me. Actually, hang on. Let me clean up this a little bit before I hang it up. Where's Coral K? Where are you? Is that you? That is you. Hang on. Actually, let me get a fresh... Sorry, moderator. Let me get a fresh brush so that I can paint over that stuff with Coral K real quick and just kind of clean it up a little. Just a little. There we go. But it's okay to have a little spot. Some spottiness there. It'll add flavor or something. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. This was a 2-session paint. I painted about the same amount of... I painted maybe like 6 hours on this one total. So not too far over what I usually do. But I'm glad I took the break, because taking the break and coming back let me think about the eyes and how I was going to do them, and I concluded that using the pen would be a good way to do it, and I was right. Because... hell yeah. So, thank you all for coming. I'm going to wrap up and go clean my fingers and eat a food. Yeah. So let me find someone wonderful to send you wonderful people to go finish out your night with. And I'll upload all these pictures and shit shortly. Let's see, who's on? Jawashi. Jawashi's painting. We'll raid Jawashi. Go and say hello to Jawashi. For he is a good lad. A tired lad. A perpetually tired lad, but a perpetually good lad. So tell him, send him love, and tell him art good. It looked good. Him drawing some ladies, and they look good, and it's got like a cold shoulder thing going on, and I'm all about that. So, oh, and I just hit raid now. So stream over. Okay, love you. Bye.